Hey, everybody, welcome back. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend. Today, I am going to give you guys one of my favorite quotes. So, if you're on the entrepreneur journey, if you're on the self improvement journey, or if you just need a pick me up, this video is for you today. I hope that it makes you smile. So, in the last video, I had talked about how left foot, right foot, one step at a time to get to where we're going and breaking things down so that you can get it done. And then today is all about time because there's not a lot of it, right? And as we go through life, it actually, that saying that time moves faster the older you get is very true, even from personal experience. And so I wanted to share with you guys my next favorite quote, and that is this too shall pass. This one hits home. This one is a remembering that time is a resource that you only have so much of. None of us really know how long we're going to be on this planet in this dimension. However, it could be gone tomorrow or things could change tomorrow. And the reason why I like this saying so much and why I'm sharing it with you guys today is because it's both good and bad. So if you are having the time of your life, if everything is coming together, if you are in a season of prosperity, wellness, health, and adventure, if you have everything going for you, this too shall pass. It means enjoy it. Savor these moments while you can. Enjoy the happy times, enjoy the good times, stockpile them in your mind so that when the bad times roll around, you can tell yourself that you enjoyed every minute, that you don't have anything to regret. The other side of that, and this is a really good advice for entrepreneurs that might be struggling through where you don't fit in with a lot of people around you, you're completely on your own, nobody understands what the heck you're trying to get this company off the ground, and maybe you're going through, honestly, out of all the entrepreneurs that I have watched, I don't think there's a single one that got away with life, with having beautiful, happy life. And so because it was a beautiful, happy life, they decided to do entrepreneurship. If you're an entrepreneur, more often than not, suffering to a degree that most people don't. You have gone through an event or multiple events or a season in life where you said, that's it. I had it, not another minute. You hit a threshold and you decide that you're not going to do this anymore, that you are going to pick up your sword and you're going to go to war to have a better life. So if I'm hitting a nerve here, if this is something that resonates with you, that you're just going through a very difficult time, nobody gets you, nobody understands you, your finances are not great, your health is not great. If you are, I think this is a good way to sum it up. If you are walking through the darkness, this too shall pass. It will not last forever. The sun is about to rise in your life. Hang on, keep moving forward, and just hang in there just a little bit longer, because this too shall pass. Time, there's never enough of it. And all we can do is just keep moving forward. And so I hope that this little saying, this too shall pass. I can't be, to be honest, I can't, guys, I can't even remember where I picked this up from. It's probably one of the many entrepreneurs that I've watched, maybe a couple of them. But good or bad, light or dark, life happens for a reason. And I'm going to take this minute here to remind you guys something that I've said earlier, and that is very important, is that life is happening for you. Every miserable, gosh forsaking adventure event that you have gone through, every wonderful, beautiful dream that you have experienced in this lifetime, it's for a purpose. Because if you knew nothing but goodness and nothing but light, then you would never be able to understand what you've got while you've got it. Only through traveling through the darkness, through going through burdens and pain and events, can you truly understand. Honestly, can you truly appreciate goodness, light, beautiful, wonderful moments with your loved ones, right? You have to have a little bit of both in order to understand that moment. So when you're in these moments, you have everything that you ever wanted and then some. The universe delivered. You created your own company. You broke out of your 9 to 5. You did something that everyone said was impossible. There's no way that you, pathetic little you, could do this. That's what everybody said. But you decided to go prove them wrong. You decided to go work 80-hour work weeks. Every free minute you got, you worked on your company. You did all the self improvement. Because really, in order to get to entrepreneurship or to do entrepreneurship well, you really truly have to have the foundation. You have to have the building blocks in place so that you can withstand the pressure that comes from, honestly, like 9 to 5s. Yes, they're not free at all. Like, you pay a price for that, but there is comfort in knowing what it's expected of you and that you don't have to work around the clock. Because when you are doing entrepreneurship, you are the one that everyone's going to call, and you're going to be working around the clock and working a lot harder than someone in a 9 to 5 ever will. I mean, that's just a fact. So while you're going through these moments, if you are having a beautiful time with your family, treasure that moment. Save that moment. Take a snapshot in your mind and save that for a rainy day. And same thing with the dark times. Only traveling through the dark can you truly appreciate the light. Entrepreneurs, like, they look, if you got everything, if you had created $1 million business with a snap of your fingers, would you therefore risk it all on risky adventures or risky enterprises where it's like, yeah, sure, let me just throw the whole million and let's see how it goes? Like, no, because you did the building lot box, because you took the time to build this thing. You're not gonna risk it all on the roll of a dice that you might lose it all. It makes you appreciate what you have. So pain, suffering, as horrible as it is, and if you are in that moment, if you are struggling to get through, and this can be everyday people as well, if you are just struggling to put one foot in front of the other, this too, my friend, this too shall pass. Just keep breathing. It will get better. What comes up must come down, and what is down must come back up. That rule of moderation, that rule of everything finds a balance. And I think that's true happiness, isn't it? Or true joy, or true enlightenment, even, is balance. And this saying that this too shall pass really does pull it all together. It pulls it all together in that enjoy the good times while you have them. Remember the dark times and remember that it's necessary. It's a necessary evil to get you where you're going. And then there's, I think, a third part I should mention, and that is things are not great, things are not bad, they're just okay. They're just okay. It's not wonderful, it's not awful, it's just existing. And if you find yourself in this level, then I have some word of advice for you. And that is push yourself just a little bit harder to try to put enough energy into the universe that you tip the scales into life is good, life is amazing, by putting forth the energy to go take your wife on a picnic, go take your kids out for a walk. Like, life is just okay. Let's do better than just okay. Let's make a difference in our lives by putting forth some effort to, okay, your income is just okay. Go take an online course. Go take an online course that's going to tip the scales and give you some more skills so that you can do your job better. You can work 5 to 9 so that you can try and get out of your 9 to 5. If you are just in the gray zone, it's not light, it's not dark, it's just existing. It's just the bare bones, bare minimum. And there's nothing awful, there's nothing great. You're just in the middle. By putting forth a little bit more of an effort, you can have better, and more golden times. And isn't that what we all want in this life? To have joyful, wonderful, beautiful moments. So why would you just sit around and just okay? With just a little bit of effort, you can tip the scales into life is amazing. Life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. Life is true and full of meaning. And remember this, my friends, this too shall pass. Whether it be light, whether it be dark, the clock is ticking on the wall. And while people say that it doesn't, I used to remember my grandparents used to say, like, Marie, it goes by faster the older you get. And I used to laugh hysterically. I'm like, okay, there's the clock on the wall, and like it's ticking at the same rate. Like it's not going any faster, Grandma. Like, are you crazy? But she was so right. And if you're younger and if you're in your teens or 20s and you're watching this, fair warning, okay? And this is why I hone in on this beautiful, wonderful saying, because it has so much power and it's just a really great way to balance yourself, right? You just talked about balance is everything. If you're younger, let me tell you, the older you get, the faster life goes. So, I mean, and it goes by so quick. So, those things that you want to do, and if you don't have them yet, you should definitely create a list of all the things that you would like to do in your life, because you aim what you hit. You actually have a system inside your brain that will allow you to notice things, make changes, evaluate, measure, and change if you set a goal. Okay, so if your goal wants to be, I want to live to 85, set that goal, okay? And then therefore you'll have a better chance of eating healthy, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, and doing these things so that you can hit 80. These things will just pop up naturally. Or if you want to live to 85, more people that are at 85 or older will start popping up in your life. It's called the reticulatory something system. So like there's a legitimate system inside your brain that will do that for you. And if you're in your teens and 20s, fair warning, my friends, fair warning. It's coming. It goes by so faster than you can blink. And that's why you need to treasure the moments that you have. And you also need to respect and honor the dark times as well, because without them, you would never know that it's beautiful and wonderful. It's only when things get worse that you realize that you were happy all along to begin with. So, treasure these moments. Try and push to have more good times in your life. Even small, simple things can make a massive difference if only you give in the energy and the time to try. And if you're on the fence, just put a little bit more effort in to try and have more of those good times, because the dark times are coming. And if you have not had a major event of some kind, health wise, financially, a crisis of some kind, in about 5 to 7 years, if you have not had one, my beautiful, wonderful friend on the other side of the screen, you are due for one. You are due for one. So enjoy the beautiful time while you can. I hope this saying sticks with you. I can't remember who I heard it from, but it stuck with me. And so I'm gonna end it with this, because sometimes the sayings are absolutely everything. And that is these mantras, these saying, these motivational wisdom sayings that can just give you the little bit of an edge to make better choices, to find the balance. And that is that this too shall pass. See you guys in the next video. Hope you're having a good one. See you soon.